Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 9. So I said in the last episode, right at the end, that I cut this in two. So I've got a bit more of Create to go over this episode. This episode basically revolves around Create. And I have been leaving this AFK quite a bit. So at the end of the episode, I'll show you a few bits and bobs from when I left it AFK. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, I did set a recipe up so we can make ourselves some mechanical drills. And I've always wondered, can we just do them like facing up? Like this. When did they add that feature? That is insane. I love that. That wasn't there before. Oh, that's really good. Oh, cool. So, yeah, you can like attach them to the sides like you can with the cogs. That's going to make it so much easier for like some builds where you have to place like a bunch of them, but you can't do the shift click thing. I've seen that a couple of times. So I just found out that there's these things as well. So I'm going to make some copycat panels, like a load of them apparently. And we're going to make some copycat steps as well, because they look kind of cool. I believe these are like the framed blocks. I think, at least. So what we're going to do is, I want this one up like that. Perfect. We're just going to use these framed blocks. And I'm also going to do it at the back here. So can I do it in this square? Oh no, I'd have to do it. No, that's not how I wanted it. Oh. Sweet, they work how I thought they did. So you can put them in. And they do the connected textures. That's insane. Okay, I like that. Now, I don't know if you can waterlog these copycat steps. That's not at all where I wanted that anyway. But I was thinking if we can waterlog these, water bucket. We can use this for the water. Of course, I forgot it would do that. Perfect. That's fine. We can use more of these copycat steps. Just like that. Wonder if we could waterlog the copycat panels. Let's do it. Let's try it out. Why are you over there now? Oh yeah, of course. We're going to need 2 panels, I reckon. So if I do that, they'd be right next to each other. Yeah, because you're gonna. Okay, there we go. Oh, you can. Okay, let's use the panels instead then. Huh. This is cool. Oh, they have to be placed down first. Oh, okay. Anyway, that's fine. If we do one of those, we need lava to go here. And then the water should flow into... I always forget how this works. Are we supposed to have it over one? No, surely not. Okay, let me go get the lava. Okay, I think this is working. So now, if I grab... I've got a bucket of lava. Let's get 4 more buckets. Perfect. Right. So we can do that, that, and that. And that'll create us a cobble gen. Hey. And we can turn all of these into brass casings. It even does this bit. How cool is that? Oh, I love it. Sweet. And then we need some sort of way of getting... Well, first things first. Ow, yep, that's right. Land in the lava. Yep. Need to put all the tinted glass back. Okay, this might work. So we got a modular router with vacuum upgrade, sender upgrade. So this is going to only vacuum up cobblestone. And that is going to send over here to this frame drawer. This frame drawer is going to just, yeah, absolutely annihilate anything that comes out of here. And we get ourselves ascender, which goes down into our... Oh, that's not it. I forgot that wasn't a thing. Goes down into our interface right here. I do need some stack and speed upgrades in there, though. Stack and speed. There you go. So that will just yeet everything into our system. That might fill up one of our... No, it won't fill anything up, right? Because we've got all of those barrels all maxed out. Anyway. So this is now... The only thing we got left to do is to hook this up to power. And... yeah, I need to... I'm thinking a chain drive would do that. So we have a chain drive underneath, or whatever they're called, the chain thingies. These things, encased chain drive. That's the badger. So we can make 5 of those. There we go. Right. So now, if I do one of those, gearbox. I did turn these around already. Over one. Gearbox. Oh, why did you go that way? Gearbox. Of course, I forgot. Oh, why did that happen? Why did it all turn into obsidian? That's annoying. Whoops, silly me. I should have remembered that it needs to be on the other side, like that. Like that right there. There you go. I need a demagnetizer. Demagnetizer. I think that's going to put all of these over there. There we go. Now this isn't going to be the quickest that it could be. Not at all is that going to be the quickest, but it is going to make us some sand. Which was the entire point of this episode. So, last thing I want to do is make some... I want to speed this up, so I'm going to make some precision mechanisms. So we can make... Oh god, what are they called? The... Precision mechanism. This will allow us... Ooh, you need it later on for... the mixer and stuff. I forgot that they added that to Greg. Brilliant. No, what I was going to say is a rotational speed controller. So we can stick one of those down. And it will speed this up over here. We could even stick it on all of these. Maybe. If we've got enough stress. Anyway. For that, we are going to use modular routers again. As well as create. Shaft. So what we're going to do is... One there. One there. I do have a mechanical belt. It's just using some seaweed, isn't it? So, easy enough. We are going to have a modular router here. That's going to put out onto the belt. Come along like this. And then we're going to have a modular router here as well. And... that doesn't need to be a modular router. Never mind. I just realised. Again, this could be a barrel. Let's grab one of these, stick it on top. We just need a funnel to come out of this. Funnel. Easy enough. We only need the one. Andesite funnel. Although, I think we could use the brass funnel. Is that actually... That's putting into that. We don't want that. We want the other one. Where'd you... Oh, you're right there. Gib. Let's grab the other one as well, actually, because then we can stick that on the modular router at the end. Can this not pull out of the... if I do... No, that doesn't seem to work. Okay, maybe we make some brass funnels then, because I know that they work. You can get more out of the brass funnel. Why is it not letting me, like, pull from this? I feel like I did something wrong. No idea what's going on with this. Maybe this has to be spinning for it to understand. Okay, we can do that. I'm going to stick a shaft right in the middle, like that. And then underneath, again, we can do this. And I'll set this up again, the way that I did it last time. I did forget that this was over here, but I think that's fine. Doing something a bit different with this one, where I'm using a belt to power the thing upstairs. How do I get upstairs again? I think right there, that'll do us. There you go. So actually it's going in this direction, so we need to swap these around. I'm okay with doing that. I really need to make a paxel or something, because it's getting a bit old now. So if we stick that one here. And what we can do is, if we grab Cinder upgrade, one of these. I already have one. Brilliant. So we can say precision. There we go. Blacklist the precision mechanism, and we want to send that back over there. And then we want a sender, and this one is going to be whitelist. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Whitelist and put it into the interface right there. There we go. So that means that this will send anything that's not a precision mechanism back over to the barrel, which will then be pulled out of and put over here. Why does this not let me pull out of the barrel using the belt anymore? Is that a thing? Can I... Oh, maybe it already did. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So it just knows whether to go in or out, I think. So if I do that... There you go, it's going to send it back, and it's going to send it back round. Nice. Okay. So, now we need to actually get the rotational force up to the 3 deployers that we're going to have to make. Deployer. Okay, so I need like a butt ton of these. So, something like this should work right here. If we put in, you know, all the bits needed for precision mechanism. I'm going to just set this so... Yeah, I'm going to set it so 1 gold plate in here. No, you know what? We're not going to do a recipe for this. I'm just going to set it so these also get filled. And then I can put in gold plates in here and I might get the mechanism. Because you don't always get the mechanism when you do the recipe for it. So you've got a 20% chance to get a random salvage. Not entirely sure what the random salvage is, if I'm honest, but sometimes you can get a gold plate again. What I did do is I set up the mechanical press over here. And this is going to make us plates. I've set that up already down here as well. So this one is just 1 copper ingot, iron ingot, brass ingot, steel ingot, gold ingot will make us copper plate, iron plate, brass plate, steel plate, and gold plate. There we go. So all this does is it pushes up into the modular router. Modular router is set to the, what do you call it up here? This thing, the depot. And then in our modular router that is pulling, you know, the one that's pulling everything that isn't spruce stripped logs, it's also pulling everything that isn't copper ingot, iron ingot, brass ingot, steel ingot, gold ingot. And that way, when they go up on there, they'll be bonked, and then they'll be pulled in via this one into the interface. Now, we're going to make use of this interface, and I'm going to get cog. So if we had any cogs, it would put it in this bit right here. I think it's large cog as well. Got that. What else do I need? Nugget. There we go. And I should really put a crafting upgrade in this. There we go. That's crafting the cogwheels and the large cogwheel and the iron nugget. Now, I need to set up a few modular routers for this to send up to... Wait, am I doing this on the right side? I am doing it on the right side. Cool. Okay, I'm going to break... I think it's this one? Yeah. So this is how we get up from now on. So I just need to break these, or put these back. There we go. So now this modular router is going to put up in here, and then another one's going to put here, another one's going to put here. I'm going to lock these as well. There we go. So all three of these are pulling from the interface right here. So it's getting from here, easy enough. So this one is pulling... Is that working? Yeah. So this one is going to send up into that drawer. So is this one, and so is this one. And now if we hop up here, you can see all of these are getting filled up. I don't know if we can see how many's on there because I stupidly made white concrete a thing. Wish you could change this colour on here. But yeah, that one's full up. I don't know what's going on with the cogwheel right here. I think what it tries to do is make these cogwheels first. I'm not sure. It's got 4 large cogwheels. Anyway, now all I need to do is stick a gold plate. Let's just stick, I don't know, like 32 in. See if we get 32. Oh, cool. It like puts it as a stack. And now it's stuck because it's waiting on the large cogwheels. Why are you not making large cogwheels? Weirdo. Why are you not making them? Large... Oh, did I not make a recipe for large cogwheels? That'll be it. And there we go. That should now... If I come up here, this should now go donk, 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 donk. And that's going to break a load of times. But as you can see, because this isn't a fully complete precision mechanism, it's going to fling over to here. That's going to fill up. Okay. That's sophisticated. Let's do this. Okay, we'll make a really big barrel, is what I'm trying to say. So, that one. That one. That one. That one. Okay, apparently I had a gold one in there already. Oh, look at that. Okay, we got a cogwheel out of it. We got, like, a bunch of crap that we don't want, basically. But how many mechanisms have we got so far? We got 3. Okay. Right, I need to get, like, the different states of all of these and put it as, like, a filter, I suppose, or... I wish we had a list of all the gubbins. We actually got a gold nugget. Oh, not gold nugget. Gold. Where is it? I won't come back in now because it's already started being turned into a mechanism. But we got a gold plate, which is kind of cool. Oh no, we got a cogwheel right there. So it looks like the junk list is cogwheel, crushed, and a gold nugget. So we can get a filter. List filter, yeah, list filter. So one of these bad boys, and we can get it to deny lobbing out any of that stuff because we don't want any of that stuff to come out of here. And in fact, we can just lob those in. In fact, we got that many. So mechanisms, we got 26 out of 32. It's not great, is it? But I think it's not bad. And that is a rotational speed controller. Sweet. Okay, I'm putting it down here. This is where the drills are. And this is super weird. You can't like use your scroll wheel anymore. You have to hold right click. I'm going to stick it all the way up. Cogwheel. Okay, let's make like a bunch of cogwheels. Because they are being used right now. Let's stick that there. We could use that chain drive thing to move that down onto 1, 2. There we go. Beautiful. So that's a lot quicker now. I fell literally in the hole that I just made to get back out. Excellent. There we go. So we can cover that up, cover that up. This should be a little bit quicker on, like, mining right here, I hope. Is this going to fill up before this can do anything? Because we could also stick a rotational speed controller on this. And we could stick it on this. And this if we wanted to, but I don't think we need it on this. Sweet! This is our create orb. I like that. Awesome. Right, I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to put the wrench in the middle there. I kind of thought the wrench would be bigger than that. Let's do it like that. And then we will get tinted glass, because I think it looks the nicest. There we are. We've got our wrench right in the middle. I'm only putting it there because thumbnail, obviously. I'm going to stand like this and get this in the thumbnail. Okay, it's me from the future. And we've been doing pretty well. How are we up here? We've got over 90,000 cobblestone being weighted to turn into sand. How much sand do we got? 75k. Brilliant. Yeah, I thought I had more than this. So I'm going to have to do a little bit extra on the bottom of this episode. So I have planned to move all of my bees. And you might have seen as well when I open this up. I'm going to make the honey treats, which give them all the traits. Someone mentioned to me in a comment, apologies I don't have your name right here, but someone mentioned you can put multiple traits on the same honey treat. So that one there is very high, rain, and metaternal. That's really cool. We've got 51 bees down over here. Now, a few of these bees have only got 1 or 2, like the crystalline bee has only got 1, and the lapis bee has only got 1 as well, but... Oh, and copper, I think, only has 2. Yeah. I think that's fine. We'll definitely just have to basically rip this apart. Let me go show you exactly what this is doing up here, because it's already been running for my my bees right here. You know, all of the ones from power. We've got 5k, 5.4. Yeah, we've got loads of the power stuff right now. And I have primed all of the other drawers. So this one right here has got, well, this one's got slime ball. So we're going to put slime in this one. We're going to put, what's that? That is uranite. Yeah, we're going to have the uranite bee in here. Oh, I should go grab all of the bits and put them in the feeding slabs. All of these are feeding slabs, by the way, like right here. These are stone slabs. These are feeding slabs. Annoyingly, I built my floor out of stone slabs. Otherwise, you wouldn't be, you'd be able to see the difference, but I think that's fine. It looks like they're just like lying on the floor, which is kind of cool. So, before I actually put all the bees in here, I need to get all of the bees and put all of the treats on them. So you need to just feed it to them. So I'm going to do that probably each beehive at a time. And what I might do is I might put them all in my backpack. So suck them all out of the system downstairs, put them all in my backpack. I'm not sure, did not put in any of the upgrades on these either. So these two have got upgrades. That is very annoying that that was the wrong way round. Weird. But yeah, that's the plan. We're going to go round and add all of the bees. And I've got this one here, which has got, you know, the wax, and that's where the honeycombs will go. And the frame drawer as well. If I come down here, you'll see that I've got a network receiver. That's the wireless version from Refined Storage. You don't have to have that big ring that you get from Applied Energistics, and you don't have to power it this side either. But that's just exporting bottles into this modular router, which is shooting them all out. Oh no, wait, that is just shooting it straight to the bottler. That is a point. Do I need to put them in these as well? I do. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to go get another couple of distribution upgrades and get them to distribute out to all of these as well. So there's a few bits I need to do. First off, put all of the stuff in the feeding slabs for each of the bees. Secondly, get some distribution upgrades to put the bottles in the beehives. And thirdly, I need to go grab all of the stuff, put them in the feeding slabs. Oh, and fourthly, I need to actually put the bees in here. But before I put the bees in, so technically, fourthly would be adding the traits to the bees. And then fifthly would be putting the bees in there. And then we're all good. And I can completely rip this bit apart down here. I might make this my storage area. So there's a few bits I want to do with storage. Firstly, I want to actually... That's the problem. Maybe I just leave this for now, but I think next episode, I'm planning on doing occultism storage. I got distracted, so I thought I'd just slice this voice clip in. Instead of going straight back to Greg like I'd planned, I'll tell you what, I'll show you what I've been doing whilst I've been AFK, which is I've made over 300 aluminium. Oh yeah, I've got tin now, so I found a really easy way of getting tin. So the way that you get tin normally is you like... Okay, it's telling you to do the way that I did anyway. What I ended up doing was I just took tin nuggets, like the regular ones you get from just mining tin normally, and I put it through the compactor. So over here, you'll see that it's just 9 tin nuggets, you know, all the ores tin. Compact it down and you get tin. So there's the tin I've got. You need this for a certain thing. I think it's when I was trying to make the integrated circuits, these ones, the good electronic circuit things. You need a bit of tin right there. I think this is an easier recipe because you only need 2 of the basic processors. And I think I might set up the recipe for this as well, which uses tin as well. And again, that looks like a really easy recipe compared to what we had before. I think, so that's just like 2 resistors. Oh, those are kind of easy as well if you look at it. Fine electrum wire, we can just do in the wire mill. So this might be easier to do, doing all of these recipes. Like these ones were really good because we could make them when we did. But these ones with the other resistor right there, this NAND chip as well, I'm not sure we can do yet. We did just have an update, like, recently. And I don't know if the saw blade got added for this. Saw blade? They added it. Amazing. Okay, we might have to do that then. We might have to make some, probably the advanced cutter, which is this vanadium steel. Which comes from vanadium steel, which comes from... How do I make this? Electric blast furnace? Probably the blast furnace, right? And that is a mixer of steel dust, which is easy enough to get. Vanadium, which we've got loads of. And I swear we have chromium. Chromium. Okay, you get chromite. Is that the one? Is that the one we need? Does that turn into... Chromite dust. That's not chromium though, is it? Macerate gets you iron dust, endstone dust. Crushed chromite ore. turns into chromite dust. Do you electrolyze this? Yeah, you electrolyze that. That's fine. Another thing I did between... well, I was about to say between episodes, but whilst I was AFKing just now, is I made the advanced electrolyzer, and I got myself a good amount of arsenic. There you go, arsenic. So we got more arsenic than we do gallium right now, and I used all of my arsenic, all of my gallium to make this stuff. And then obviously you need this to make diodes. I do now wonder if there's a better way of doing the good electronic circuits. Like, what is it for this one here? That is so much easier. Oh no, because it takes an entire... Oh, but you get 32 out of it. And you only use 2 right here. And that might be a better recipe down here as well. I don't know. That is definitely a better recipe. Only problem I can see is I don't have any soldering alloy. Why am I getting into GregTech? It just pulls me in. I just can't keep away from it right now. I've had that time, haven't I, where now I'm away from GregTech. I'm still thinking about it so much that it just is on my mind. Anyway, what are we doing? We're doing bees. Let's get rid of all of the GregTech reminders from our screen. And think about bees. So my plan is, if I put the bees down in here, they'll just pop into one of the nests. So up a couple of spheres. We've got an empty sphere, so I might just lob them all, or lob like the 5 that I've got down in here. And then use the honey treats on them. I think that's probably a good idea. So I'm going to do that now quickly. Look at that, it took flipping ages. Absolutely ages to do. Literally, okay, it was only half an hour, but still, that felt like it took a lifetime. Oh. Yeah, so all of them have now got very high Metaternal and Rain, and I added an extra sender module in here to just send the honeycomb and the honey bottles over to this system right here. One of these is wrong. It's this one over here, because we're going to get blaze powder, which is going to clog up over here. Yep, already in there, instead of blaze rods. Now, we are getting blaze rods from our blaze rod farm, so this doesn't need to be here, and we could just do blaze rods. No, blaze powder. So I'm going to get a drawer, a new 1x1 drawer. Let's get that on craft. Luckily, these are really easy to craft. I'm using the smooth blackstone for that, and obviously concrete, white concrete. I should probably do it the other way around, really, because then you can actually see what's on there, but it is fine. So I'm just going to break that compacting drawer, put that one down. Just grab all of the things out of there. Blaze powder, which we can nick from here. That can go in there, and then all I need to do is lock and link. Link. Is this one over here locked? Yeah. Cool. Okay, so that is now all up here instead of down here. So I can remove all of these, and I think I will. Just do that, break all that glass. Do that, break all that glass. Yeah, I need to go around and destroy all of these and tidy up down here a little bit. I don't know what I'm going to do about these drawers, because there's a lot of stuff in these drawers. I think what I might do is move all of these drawers somewhere else. And move all of this somewhere else as well. And just have this back to how it was originally. And get rid of all of these. And, oh, it's always nice when you finish a project, because you can just be like, yeah, I can just get rid of that. I did leave the regular bees down here. I've got another set of regular bees outside, and we could just leave these for now. I might move the other bees, the ones that are in there, out here. So have like one here and one here or something, both looking inwards. And that'll be our bees outside area. That'll look alright, I reckon. Cool. Right. I'm going to call it there because I think I waffled on for like way longer than I meant to right there. But I just really wanted to crack that out. So anyway, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And before I go, I do want to just say that we have set up a volcano block. So if you are interested, it's all done through Patreon. So have a look down in the description for the Patreon link. Yeah. The Patreon is only there so we can cover server costs. And now we've got 2 servers running at the same time. Because the All the Mods 8 one is still going. It's going to still go until I think All the Mods 9 is a little bit more stable. And then we'll swap over. Or we might just leave it as well so we can have 3 servers at the same time. But yeah, that's where I'm going to call it. I just thought I'd give that a bit of a shout out. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.